Ja.
Well, obviously having a snowstorm while living on the boat is not so nice. You have to get the dog off the boat, and as you see, it's not so easy because it's very slippery, so it's very easy for him to fall in the water. Hey guys, so after the winter comes spring, and it's now 19th of February, and we have a very good forecast for this weekend. I decided to put all the halyards back in the mast, all the reefing lines back in the boom, and all the trim lines back on the boat. So maybe we can go sailing tomorrow and test our new sail. To take the halyards out of the mast and getting them back in easily, I use these small ropes. These ropes are used by construction workers. They use it to make a straight line when they lay the bricks. This is very cheap and it's very strong. So yeah, this was my first year trying this out, and I can recommend it because if you want to put replacing lines in all of the halyards, it's a very expensive thing. So yeah, good tip. I made a mistake. Well, that's what happens when you don't use them for half a year, right? Okay guys, we're going to put the spare halyard on for the spare Genoa halyard. This is where it goes up. And now we need to attach this to the line we put in the mast. So let me show you the knot I make. So you have the halyard here, spare line. You make a little loop like this, and then you tie it 6 times. Yes, 6, and then you put it through here, and then you tighten this one. So as you can see now, it's really tight, and then I put a small duct tape on there to guide it through the block above. So when you need to pull it off, pull this one, and voila, you can reuse it.
It is February 2021, and we are treated with one day of exceptionally nice weather. As we bought a new sail, a gennaker, we can't wait to try it out. trying the gennaker for the first time. It's not a great big piece of water to test, but it's the first test and it feels great. What do you think, Finn?
I've never been so happy in a long time. This is really awesome. I love it, I love it. Hij is mooi, hè? Kijk, hè? Niks te groot, hoor. Nee, hè?
So there's some kind of new project going on here. Let me see what it is.
Okay, so I'm putting these babies in here. And we have the radio there at the nav station. So we ran all the wires from there under the bed, through the toilet, under the bed, in here. We'll connect the speakers once we've put them in here. And the nice thing about this speaker set is, I'm not making any kind of commercial, it has a RGB LED controller. So we will have some light from these speakers even when they don't produce any music. So that's a nice thing to have as well. To do so, we need to make a big hole here, which is always a bit exciting because you're drilling a hole in your boat, and this is a very large one. As you can see, I've have some experience with large holes in boat, hence the heater. And in order to make not a big of a mess, I've put the box where the speakers were in, I taped it here at the back end, so if any dust comes in here, it'll fall in the box and not in the
Lazarette.
not in the lazarette. Okay, so we tried this one. As you can see, not really good. So we're now a different approach. It looks like a an Inca knife, you know, where they used to go. Okay, never mind. Okay, since we don't have a decoupeerzaag, we will put the English translation in below. We use this one, and it's not really following the lines very accurate, or I just don't know how to use this thing, but I'll use the Dremel to make it a bit more pretty, and then we were going to test fit one of the speakers. So yeah, let's go.
So what's the reason we installed the boxes?
Because we want to have music outside without having the big Bose speaker that we have outside, because these speakers are waterproof, salt waterproof. Well, salt waterproof, but the Bose speaker isn't. It's really an indoor speaker, so we can use it when we're here in the cockpit, but only at anchor, or not when we're sailing. And when we're sailing, we like to have some music, so we've put the speakers in. We're going to get a new radio with Bluetooth, so we can play music from our phones into this cockpit area. And at night we have the LED lighting here, so the whole floor is lit. So we finished the upgrade on the sound system. As you can see behind me there, is the new radio with Bluetooth connection, so we can connect a phone, an iPad or a laptop, whatever we want, and we can play the music from the phone to the cockpit, and then I'll show you how it looks. I think it's a great success. What do you think, guys?
Next up, Heron gets hauled out of the water. We scrape the anti-fouling off and we drill out the through holes. Until next time, cheers!